Alright, let's talk about something we've all dealt with, those monsoon blues. You know, that weird mix of feeling sluggish, maybe a bit under the weather, and just not quite yourself when the rainy season hits. Personally, I think it's one of those underrated struggles. It's not just about the weather, it's how it affects your body and mood. And while grabbing a cup of tea is the go-to, I've been diving into some homemade remedies that feel like they're working on a deeper level. What makes this really interesting is how these drinks aren't just about taste, they're packed with ingredients that target specific monsoon-related issues. It's like nature's pharmacy, but in your kitchen. Here's the thing, the monsoon season is a double-edged sword. It's a relief from the heat, sure, but the dampness? That's a breeding ground for lethargy, flu, and respiratory issues. If you take a step back and think about it, our bodies are constantly adapting to these environmental shifts, and sometimes they need a little extra help. That's where these homemade drinks come in. They're not just about hydration, they're about healing and strengthening your immune system. And the best part? They're made with stuff you probably already have. Let's start with ginger honey lemonade. Now, ginger is a powerhouse, anti-inflammatory, warming, and great for clearing congestion. But what many people don't realize is how it pairs with honey and lemon. Honey isn't just sweet, it's got antimicrobial properties, and lemon adds that vitamin C kick. When you combine them, it's like a 1-2 punch against that scratchy throat and low energy. I've been sipping this when I feel that first hint of a cold, and honestly, it's like my body says, thank you. What this really suggests is that sometimes the simplest remedies are the most effective. Next up, Turmeric-Black Pepper Milk, or as we call it in India, Howdy Dood. This one's a classic for a reason. Turmeric's curcumin is a natural infection fighter, but here's the kicker, black pepper boosts its absorption. It's like they're made for each other. From my perspective, this drink is perfect for those nights when you're feeling a bit feverish or just need something soothing. It's not just about fighting the flu, it's about promoting better sleep, which is huge when you're feeling under the weather. One thing that immediately stands out is how something so traditional is backed by modern science. Curcumin's anti-inflammatory properties are no joke. Now, Tulsi and Clove Tea, this one's a game changer for respiratory issues. Tulsi, or holy basil, is revered in Ayurveda for its healing properties, and cloves add that antimicrobial edge. What makes this really interesting is how it clears your nasal passages almost instantly. I've been drinking this when I feel that tickle in my throat, and it's like it stops the cold in its tracks. A detail I find fascinating is how cloves, something so small, pack such a powerful punch against viral infections. It's a reminder that nature's remedies are often more potent than we give them credit for. Lastly, cinnamon and star anise infusion, this one's for those days when the humidity just drains you. Both spices are rich in antioxidants, and they help regulate metabolism, which is something we often overlook during the monsoon. Personally, I think this drink is underrated. It's not just about the warming effect, it's about how it protects your body from bacterial infections. Sipping this throughout the day feels like you're giving your body a steady, grounding support system. If you take a step back and think about it, these drinks aren't just about treating symptoms, they're about addressing the root causes of monsoon-related issues. This raises a deeper question: why do we often overlook these natural remedies in favor of quick fixes? In my opinion, it's because we've been conditioned to think that complicated solutions are better. But these homemade drinks prove that sometimes the most effective answers are the simplest. So, here's my closing thought. The next time you feel those monsoon blues creeping in, don't just reach for the tea. Try one of these concoctions. It's not just about feeling better, it's about connecting with traditions that have stood the test of time. And who knows? You might just find your new go-to remedy. Let me know in the comments, Have you tried any of these? Or do you have your own monsoon fighting drink? I'd love to hear about it.